that was amazing, Vivian. Liam, thank you very much. Gary, thank you for putting on this gig. Thank you very much. Martin Malseed to say, people ask me where I'm from. Okay, I went to Corinthians. I'm not boasting about that, but I went to Corinthians, but my dad was in the bank, so I've lived in about 14 towns. Okay, so but I have a great affection this part of the world, and Portrush is absolutely brilliant at the moment. It's going to be great up here. It's always good up here, and I just can't imagine what the track's going to be like here when the golf comes down. It's going to be amazing. So it's looking good, and I'm just going to tell you a few stories. And I'll be very quick if you can remember what time to start at. But say my journey in entrepreneurship started when I was about 14, living in the Ballycairn Road in Coleraine, and the borders were up the road, and they used to tell me to come up about 7 o'clock at night, and they were hungry. I couldn't understand. They just had their tea, but they were hungry. So I used to go down to the waterside and with a chip order for them, up and down the bike with chips for these borders, and I couldn't understand it until I came aboard myself about 7 years later, which was like putting an adolescent in jail. It kind of made my attraction to Coleraine not as good. But anyway, I left Coleraine. A-levels were rubbish. My mother spotted an ad in the paper newsletter. Should have connected here. Article Clark one. She thought it was a really glamorous career, especially as I once danced with a girl called Maureen McDill, whose daddy was a chartered accountant. Maureen went on to become a great golfer and then a great golf commentator. So my mother thought this was a marriage made in heaven. So she wanted me to become an accountant. I went to see this guy, and his first question was, who was my minister? That was him checking. And I just walked into this wee job in Belfast. At that stage, I played rugby, and I joined North Rugby Club down the road. And this was great, and I became an accountant. And I then worked for some guys, and then I set up my own business. And I sold that in 2008. And I was playing rugby all the time. But all the time I was sort of always looking at stuff to do, extra stuff to do. And in life we have a tendency to live in our comfort zone. You know, when I started out self-employment, people said, why the heck did you leave the bank? Why did you not just stay with the bank? You could have got a great pension, you would have got the subsidised mortgage, you could have got the subsidised car, and I chucked that all up to go and start a business. And it's one of those things where we have a tendency also in life to stick with the tribe. I speak to some guys and they say, look, I've abandoned my friends because I realised they weren't a good influence on me. They were up to stuff. So consequently, we all like a tribe. Whether it's a church, whether it's a sports club, or whether it's a sports team, or whatever. We love being part of a tribe. So consequently then, in life too, sometimes we follow what our parents did. We take on the career that our parents did, and people are not having a go at people say, became teachers, they worked in Belfast, they worked in American Wool for shorts, but that's all ended. So the world is changing. Like, you imagine you were an employee of that place, Bath store, or what went into liquidation this week, 500 jobs down the drain. Maplin's, Carpenter, all those wonderful names, like Debenhams and Doodoo. And like I was chatting to a guy a few weeks ago, and he said he works in this factory, and there's a secret room where they've got this automation thing going on. So they're trying, and there's the factory of the future, the rumour of the factory of the future will have a machine, will have a man and a dog. And the man's job is to feed the dog, and the dog's job is to keep the humans away from the machine. So we're in a situation where the world is changing, but people will still need retail or whatever. They will still need ice cream. They will still need coffee. They will still need food. But what could you say to somebody, an 18, 17-year-old guy, what is going to be the career? There are careers at the moment now which didn't exist 10 years ago, like social media experts. Who would have thought there are people now giving training on a thing called LinkedIn or Facebook or Twitter or Instagram and how to do all that? There's also a thing coming on now where people are pretty fed up. I get a sense wages are not that good. Lots of minimum wage people about the place. And the challenge is, and as an accountant, I used to say it all the time, you'd always see these very successful guys, and then you'd lots of guys who were running out of money, and the month end hadn't come. And there's people in the workplace, you see it in social life, where they're come about the 20th of the month, they don't go out. And so people have started to get involved in a thing called the gig economy. People are taking jobs as taxi guys, people are doing And people in the past have always grafted. Some people have grafted, as Liam was said, to get extra dough into the family. But there are people, ordinary guys, and are saying, our life isn't good enough, but I need to work money. So people are taking on jobs, Deliveroo. I see guys in Belfast with 5 or 6 in outside the place the other day at lunchtime, waiting to deliver fast food to people. So, again, I was chatting to a guy last night, he was so happy. I never met him, but I was chatting to him and I said, what do you do? He works in a food store. And he said to me, I said, I asked a question, much is it a good, well-paid job? Yeah, he said 30 grand. I said, how many hours a week should be? He said 75, 80. And I'm thinking, hey, was he really brought into the world to work and pay bills? It's an expression you're a long time looking at the lid. Okay? Sounds awful, but, you know, are we all men of freaking work? And I did a wee survey at Facebook of this little group that I'm involved in. How many hours a week do people work? And this guy thought he was a freaking hero because he was doing 80 hours a week. And I respected the guy who said he was doing 15 hours a week. And I thought the guy, I said, why did you do it? He said, I want to buy a car. Like, who cares what freaking car he has? Only the car dealer who sold it to him. You know? But, you know, so consequently, I thought, right, I've got to find residual income, okay? I'm never going to be able to write a song, okay, where I play all the time on the radio and I get paid. I'm never going to be like J.K. Rowling and write a book, okay? My life could be a book, but nobody's going to buy it. I heard the other day a guy from Thin Lizzy, who's written that song Whiskey in the Jar, and Metallica played it, and I was really pissed off because they hadn't paid him the royalties. So I said, I've got to find a way to earn extra money. And I was always attracted to an industry which people know very little about. But in life we have this, in Northern Ireland particularly, if I said to somebody, look, where would you recommend to go in Portrush for me? There'll be people saying, or more, there'll be people saying 55 Fourth or whatever. And Northern Ireland people genuinely have this love where they want people to have a good experience. So they'll always, and people say, where do you go for holiday? And we're naturally advocating stuff. Like at the moment I'm speaking to people about Revolut, it's a cash card you can use. And I'm speaking to people that I've never met, they're saying, what do you recommend for a cash card? I say, Revolut, it's great, it's great, it's great. I'm not getting paid by Revolut. And so we have this tendency to recommend. So consequently, in my plan B, I got involved in a thing that nobody knows very little about, but I'm really enthusiastic about something, so consequently I will tell my friends, okay? So if your permission, can I have your permission to tell my story about how I discovered this isogenics company? Basically I was fat as a fool, okay? I was playing rugby for a team called the Perennials. They're aged 35 up to my age, okay? I'm going to tell you the age. There's a guy older than me, he's 8 years older than me, he's very old. And anyway, we were playing up in Derry and I was asked down to the dressing room and all the big shorts had gone. And I had to wear these really tight shorts. It was very difficult. There's no ballroom in this hotel either. But anyway, and I was embarrassed. I thought I was the fattest man in Derry. It was a weekend at the Jazz Festival, and it was dreadful. And a few months later, there's some photographs around the place of me and other people in the company. But I wasn't showing photographs of myself to anybody. I was still playing rugby. I wasn't eating carry out food. Just my weight shot away, and it wasn't good. Seeing the doctor all the time, whatever, just wasn't happy. So I heard about this company called Isogenics coming to the UK, and I'd seen it all before, typical American hype, rah, 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 rah. Northern Ireland people are not good at hype. We got there. Nobody goes, woo! You know, we don't do it because we're reserved people, we're nice, modest people. So I saw this company on the internet. My friend I know, a guy cycling in London 2012, more gold medals than me, 2 gold medals and a world record. He was involved with, he was looking at this company, and he came over to Lisburn, he ran an event in the gym. I went to it, there was no selling, just bits of sample stuff and telling the story, talking about this company called Isogenics, who are huge, they've been going for 17 years, operating in 15 countries, and they really sell really good food. So I left it, he didn't corner me, get me in the corner and get the credit card up, because life isn't like that. You can't do that nowadays. You might have done it in the 70s and bribe people and say, you've got to do this, got to do this. So what happened that Sunday? I did the Mini Fondo cycle event. It was a 40-mile event. I used to be able to do 40 miles no problem with no training. I used to be able to do 60 miles with no training. Like it was 2012, I was up at Portrush having a very late night. Got home about 1 o'clock. Realised I had to cycle and bang the next morning at 9 o'clock. Came down the next morning at 7 to find a fish supper that I hadn't eaten on the table. Got in the car, shouldn't have been driving. Drove to Bangor, cycled 60 miles, no issues, no training, but I could do it. So I thought when this mini Fondo thing came along in 2017, I can do 40 miles, no problem. Anyway, all great. Got up the hill near Ballygowan, near Roselawn, and I nearly died. And I thought I'm in a handy place, because if I die, Roselawn's only across the road. But it was freaking awful, so really embarrassing. There's me, all pink lycra, looking, and my daughter saw the photograph, said it was a very inflatable laugh. Well, it was a very inflatable suit, okay? So it wasn't a good day. So I had to just do something about it. So what happened was, that the next day I ordered this food, and this box came to my house, and I ate it. Another box came and I ate it. I went out every weekend, and I didn't exercise, and I lost 4 stone by the time the rugby season started again. So I turned up in the dressing room on October 17, and the guys were, whoa, what the heck happened to you? What the heck happened to you? So anyway, I spent a lot of time then looking at this company as a business, and then I realised, like, basically it's hitting the news all the time. Sugar is hitting the news all the time. Hospitals selling, vending machines selling food all the time. There's a problem that we don't know about, there's a thing called obesogens in the body, which come from all the chemicals that are in the air, on the floors and whatever, and they have this tendency to attract fat. So consequently there's this yo-yo effect where people will lose weight, gain weight, Slimming World, etc., Weight Watchers, all those excellent clubs that are doing their best to get the health thing going, but ultimately they're not cleansing the body. So these guys have got this wonderful cleanse herb thing that we do 1 day a week. We fast, and it's gorgeous with chocolate and crisps and stuff, and have this liquid that you can drop a lot of weight that day. But anyway, I started to look at this company as a business. So first of all, I realized, oops, there's something going on here about obesity, huge problem around the world. And these guys are very good, nice people. I've been went to Nashville, got a chance to meet the owners out there. And I knew as well, because somebody bought some of this food from these guys, and they didn't like it in the first month. They got all their dough back. So there's no kind of risk associated. And all you have to do as a business was just buy your food as your investment needed. Like, I inquired about a Subway franchise. You're talking about 100K. Never mind all the staff, never mind paying off the royalty every month, never mind the rates, the cleaning, and whatever. So this business simply works by word of mouth. The girl I knew happily lost 4 stone, just buys every month, buys every month, buys every month. I don't need to badger her to buy everything. She just buys every month. I then found another guy who wanted to lose 3 stone, didn't open the box, drank every night, complained about it, got his money back to hell with him. I pointed out the other day if he'd stayed there, he would have 50 people in his team. So on the way I found some people who took it really seriously. One girl, Nolene, over there, saw what happened to me. Nolene lost a pile of weight. Then Nolene attracted a lot of business. Then we attracted people, we got people who joined the business, seeing what has happened. Like I have a guy in Australia who buys stuff off me. I don't need to be involved in the process. I just got the initial order going, and he orders stuff on his app, on his phone, and I see this business happening which I don't need to get involved with. I don't need to pack anything or ship anything, because it's all shipped from wherever in Australia, I have no idea. And there's a lady in America in the team, Susan here got, and she buys stuff, I don't know what she buys. In America there's about 80 stuff, sleep spray and stuff, and coffee, and about 80 or 90 products. We've only about 10 or 11 here in the UK. So every time those people buy something, I get paid. So the big hope is that Mary or whatever in Pennsylvania, somebody would say to Mary, what the hell's going on here, Mary? You're looking brilliant. These people send us these bulletins like, my bowels are moving better, my skin has improved, I'm sleeping better, my hair is going, my nails are better, and people are really excited because they're just kind of exuberant. Because once you've been in that dark place and all of a sudden you're kind of out there, it gives you a confidence boost thing. You know, I couldn't have spoken to 80, there's 100 people in this room, aren't there? All these people in the room talk. So it's just simply food, and we're involved in food. So the thing about it is, there is money to be made, but with anything it needs work. And the challenge is we attract sometimes guys who think about the money and they go, whoa, 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 and they lower the ass of their friends and they go all over Facebook about money, 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 and it just doesn't work for them. Unfortunately, they failed spectacularly. We have other guys that I've met who've been with this company 16 or 17 years, quiet and modest, unassuming guys, no photographs of powerboats or big houses or blue lagoons or lying on the beach or cocktails, and they're quietly doing very, 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 very well. And all they do, like I saw a woman, I've sat down beside him 3 or 4 times, really soft guy, softly spoken guy, and he was flying to South Korea to meet 200 people around his team. And he hadn't to do anything with them apart from speak to them. Because somebody somewhere had introduced him to somewhere. The annoying thing for me being a competitive person is that involved in rugby, I started asking guys, do you want to try this? And they said, but is that the stuff that so-and-so bought from guy Reese bought it? Reese Botha. And I said, where did Reese got it? He said he got it from Reese Speed and then said, Reese Speed played for Ulster, played for Belfast Harlequins. He's involved in this. Reese is a PT, discovered this company 5 years ago. I don't know how well he's doing, but Reese realised that it was opening in the UK, so he phoned his mate Scotty, who played for Ulster at one stage. And Scotty was at freaking stage last week, top 30 earners in the UK. Scotty plays in the same team as me, but I never thought of Scotty. And I was in Birmingham a few weeks ago, and who should appear over Scotty? I saw Reese come in from New Zealand. Scotty was there, and Rowan, who plays in this team, Rowan played for Ulster. Rowan Frost, big beast of a guy, 6'5". I said, Rowan, what the hell are you doing here? And I would never have thought of Rowan. So every time Rowan and all these guys do something, Reese may get paid, simply because Reese got enthusiastic about something, told his mate about it, said this is great, and that's just networking, naturally. No bullshit, no forcing people to buy stuff they don't need, and just naturally advocate. So that is my plan B. If anybody wants to talk to me later about it, I'm about, but I'm not going to close the doors and get the credit cards out for everybody, because it's not that sort of world. So thank you very much for everybody. Thank you.